Good afternoon, YouTubers. I wanted to post this video because I had a lot of questions in regard to the transmission issues out of the Nissan Altima. So I've done a lot of research, and I'm hoping I could post this and help some of you other out. This is a 2012. Let me show you here. This is the gauge there. Excuse me. Yeah, the dipstick. And you'll find out that on these, you cannot take this off. Some of them don't even have a dipstick, but you can't take this thing out. And so what you have to do is you have to jab a screwdriver in there and finagle this thing. It took me a while, but you get it in there and you'll finally pull this thing off, and you could bust the tab, because what Nissan wants to do is they don't want you to do this yourself, right? They'd much rather pay a lot of money to go to the dealer and do this. And on top of it, you're not going to find out how much fluid to put in. So I emptied the fluid. There's a drain plug on the bottom, which was nice and convenient. And then what you do, I put it in a regular pan here, and then put it in one of those quarts, those empty ones. It came up to a total of 4 1/4 quarts. So dump in 4, and then fire up the motor, and then kind of gauge how much you want to put in. What I've noticed is, what I've heard is that these transmissions, I think they're called a Jayco, but they're the CVT, but they have a lot of problems with them. So if you're a heavy driver, you got to be very careful with these, because what I heard is that you can't treat them or maintain them like you would do a regular transmission with 120,000 miles with just regular ATF. You have to change them at like 50,000 miles in those increments. And I'll show you something here. First of all, you do have to buy their NS2. And what's the difference? No idea. They probably have some green dye in it. But you can find a good deal online for like anywhere from as low as 12 to 15 bucks. If you go to a dealer, you're going to be paying pretty close to 20 bucks. But let me show you this. Look at the difference in the fluid. That's what it looks like when it's new, and this is what it looks like after 50,000 miles. And you wonder why there's a problem. So that's what I heard. It was a guy from online. He was a Nissan mechanic, and he had indicated that you have to change these at like 50,000 miles, and that should help your transmission out. And again, I would not be the type of person that would be Parnelli Joan on this thing, because again, they have a terrible problem with them, and if it goes to replacing, it's going to cost you about north of $4,000. So anyway, I hope that helps. Respond below, and I'll do my best to answer any questions. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving.